Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to the Timberpunk, which we are changing to something more nicer and beautiful, green and lush. And we will get there. Well, this is changing the color a little bit, but I promise you, I have something in mind. We will filter all the bad water from this massive lake. I may even do it underground, so we won't even see it when it is finished. But I will definitely show you when we will be building it. So, what we are going to do today. Let's pause for a second. Yes, I built the swimming pools. We need to extend this, and we are going to build them showers. Do I need the showers? There was a big pause because I just honestly started thinking, do I even need the showers? Because they satisfy the same need, which is wet fur. Maybe a few showers would be nice to have. But otherwise we can get away with just having swimming pools. And we have a stranded beaver. Yeah, that's just one bot that's up here. That doesn't concern me. He can stay there. Right. So we are testing if everything is being transferred between the districts and no one will be dying out. We have 4 homeless here already. Why? Why are you like this? We will need to build a new house. Okay, we need to work around these aquifers, of course, but let's build a barracks here. I will go vertical later. For now, this will do for this district. So that's that. And what we are going to do... I think I will focus on this district once more, make it bigger, more self-sufficient, grow more food, blast all these explosives here, and stuff like that. So we'll be working on that district, and the rest of these beds here, kohlrabis, this needs to be removed. This builder's hat needs to go. Bye-bye. Instead, let's open another one that we had. Pause there. These scratchers. Go, go, go. Power Rangers, go. All of these decorations. This will be farmland here. I will rebuild the decorations and stuff like that, but as you can see, this is all quite messy. Water tanks. Yeah, we cleared this area to have a water tanks here. There is a power shaft in the back. Okay. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 additional water tanks. Okie dokie, we can fit some decorations here in this gap. Yeah, for sure. So that's that. All these builders' hats, we will move them close to these hauling posts. And this lake here. Yeah, I know, last episode. Maybe I should watch the end of the last episode because I was talking about what I'm going to do. And half of that I forgot always. Anyways, I'm not going to right now. I'm too busy playing this. But I acknowledge that maybe I should watch what I said. Whatever. Just thinking where to put the builder's hats. And I should really flatten this a little bit, as this is bloody mess here. I can't really do anything with it. Yeah, all this crater here. Let's make it nicer. Let's blast this off. And we are going to cover the area here. Yeah, use the overhangs. Use the overhangs. That will work well. These are some flooded buildings down here. Can definitely empty them and get rid of them. Yeah, empty, empty, and empty, and then we will go and destroy those. So we will not get these notifications anymore. And this area here, oh, we have a drought, 8 days, not bad. Let's remove the road here. And I'm going to bring this up with by one block, like this. to make it more usable. This power shaft doesn't even need to be here. Let's get rid of it to get rid of those platforms and instead use terrain blocks. Then we will rebuild these builder's hats on this area to, you know, so it looks a little bit better. And we have a sandstorm. I think I had those disabled. Oh no, let's keep them running, whatever. Ooh, look at that. So much dirt is being thrown around here. And I wish it wasn't doing it, you see here, at the bottom of the water sources or the water. Because it can even block your pipes, which it shouldn't be doing. Okay, we will need to remove some of them. Alright, sandstorm is over. Sam's store was over. And what it had done here, not too much. This is fine. You guys here in this way, you can keep clearing this area of the terrain box. No, not these trees. Yeah, that's my mistake. But the dead trees and the thorns especially, can be getting rid of that. And here, let's build a roof so it is not so barren here. Yeah, let's do something simple like this. Like that, and here on top. Yeah, let's put these here. That will work. Let's do it. It will be nice. We have 11 unemployed here, but that's okay. You can plant a few more trees here. You have breeding pods, but you don't have any blueberry bushes here. Yeah, we will need more irrigation later, for sure. But let's keep building here above the lake. So this area... let's build it with overhangs, I guess. Yeah, let's build overhangs here. That will be for more pumps. That's for future. We don't really need pumps right now, but later we may do. Okay, so far transporting resources between the districts works quite well. They definitely can get a bit more food, but they are growing their own. They'll be okay. They will for sure not starve. Here, let's empty these medium tanks, as they are really medium, and I don't want medium here. Scratchers and that lantern, remove it. This one can be destroyed. Here we will do another roof. Something simple, I guess. None of the original ones really fit here to this aesthetics, so I need to do my own. But this will work quite well. Yeah, very strange roof, but very original. Can house the well-being. We are at 38 here in our main district. We should start growing mangrove fruit somewhere, maybe in that new district. But the water will need some filtration because it will constantly get contaminated. Maybe more scratches because I deleted a lot of them. Yeah, I don't see any scratches down here actually, so let's build them a new ones. Okay, that should be enough for now. This can be blasted off. We really don't need these stairs here and all this crap. Maybe we can cover the top here with these mad bats. But make it a little bit nicer. Like have terrain... Oh, I can't put terrain blocks on the impermeable floors. But I can if we get... If we remove them. Maybe let's do it this way. Maybe with a little bit of overhang. We can do it. It will not be irrigated yet. And here on the side. Maybe we can do it from the side too. Or you know what? We can cover the whole area with terrain blocks. I think that will look better. Yeah, let's rebuild these stairs. Let's go like this to get one block higher. Remove all the impermeable floor that we just built last episode. And fill it up with terrain blocks. And here we can connect these mud bats quite easily. With the power shaft from here. That can be hidden later or whatever. For now that will work. Maybe it will be able to connect from the bottom later. Yeah, for now this will work. Yeah, let's build it. There are some blocks. That's probably from the sandstorm. To get to that overhang, we can build another pair of stairs. But here, this could work quite well. We can even bring a station up here. Where is the tubeway? Tubeway is here. Tubeway is here. Maybe we can build a tubeway station up here. Like this. And maybe to go above the campfires? Yeah, they are not that tall. Yeah, that's 2 blocks short, unfortunately. I think we'll go through here. Yeah, like this, all the way here. And a few platforms and get up. It's not the nicest, but we will get very good connection here. Yeah, let's do it. That will be much better. Much better than it is right now. Let's check if these storages were emptied. Oh, they definitely weren't because we are missing a stairs here. So let's fix that. Okay. Oh, they didn't really build anything here. We have enough builders here. You have 200 punks. What you were doing? I don't know what you were building, but clearly not enough. These overhangs, yeah, okay. Alright, give them some slag and let them be. They will do it actually at some point. What we have flooded here? Some of the wheels got flooded? Why do we have suddenly so much more water? These weren't flooded for a long time. And they are flooded now. Oh, that's interesting behavior. Now all of them are flooded. Bloody hell. What's going on? It was working well before. Did something changed? Look at that. All the wheels are flooded now. Okay, now it is dropping. Yeah, I should definitely rebuild this. I will need to remove these 2 wheels. I don't know if we will need to get down here. But what we need is to build some valves here that we can limit the flow. Oh, they apparently can reach it, so... Yeah, let's build it. Oha, pauzni sa do piče vyjebanej. Kokotina skurvená. But I will still need to remove some of the overhangs to be able to, you know, rebuild this. Yeah, I need to get rid of few, like this one here. And this one here at least. Maybe we will not need more than that. Let's build this quickly so we can resume the power production. That's on the highest priority. So maybe next day that will be finished. For now we are out of power as I can't turn it on otherwise. It will spill out everywhere. Highly probably because those bad water sources are way too strong. So let's first build those levees. Alright, builders are here and working on it. Hopefully I didn't miss any spots. Now everything should be fine. Just finish it. One last levee, come on. Okie dokie, let's turn it back on. Now it is limiting flow. Okay, let's see how much power we will be generating. Definitely not as much as before because I removed 2 wheels. We will need to rebuild this differently. Yeah, we are making only 3,000 now. From like what, 20 something? Let's increase the flow rate limit to... Not the unlimited, to 2 meter cubics. Cubic meters. Yeah, we are making enough now. Or barely enough. I would really like to... This really lacks more control. We can only set it to 2 cubic meters per second and then unlimited. But what I can do is to stop synchronizing them together. And maybe have only this one in the middle, set to unlimited. The goal is not to be flooding the wheels, that they stop working. Alright. We are making 15,000 power. I think that will be good enough for now. I don't think we will need any more, in our current situation at least. Oh, of course, we have 4 stranded beavers, damn it. How did you got stranded here? Why are you so dumb? I even built you a station to not get stranded here. Ah, well, they will get rescued eventually. And this district is still way too big, so I think I found what I will be doing today. We are going to shrink it down even more. Because what we've done is just we separated it and built these district crossings all the way here. But what I actually want to do is to have farms closer to it. That water pumps up here and the industry will remain where it is. But all these farms in the middle, everything this, that will be a separate district. Together with this industry. I don't know if I will be running it in that separate district. But here we'll be building a new one. So that's why I'm removing all the stuff from here in the middle and rebuilding it. Like this, swimming pools, let's get rid of them. We have a new ones. These hydroponic gardens, they will be moved too. And we have, of course, a lovely acid rain. And all these builders' hats, they are all paused. So let's rebuild them. as it is a mess because they are all over the place. Okay, and to organize it a little bit more, this bad water tank here is unnecessary. Oh, that's a massive storm. Look at that. And this is, of course, getting flooded. We can tunnel a little bit more here to get that water out. And the builders had... I think I will be building them close to these hauling posts that we built before. Ooh, that's really a massive storm. I don't think I changed the settings at all. Look at that. That's massive. We already have 30 annual beavers. I went with the settings that we have for the Timberpunk. Yeah. I had it written in my notes and I used those. I don't know why this is much stronger. You know what? Reset it to default and set it again. I think I may have screwed up something, but I don't think so. I'm not complaining, it's just strange. Okay, so that should be 15. Minimum duration here is 4 hours. Maximum is 24, which is insane. Minimum days between rain is at 0. Acid rain escalation is at 5. Acid contamination is at 20. And sand intensity is at 15. That's here. Okay. Yeah, okay. And this should be on random. Alright. Okay, so let's continue and enjoy the flooding. And why we are out of power here. Shouldn't you be connected to the main grid? What's going on? All of that is connected, all of this. Or it was never connected? Where it was connected then? To this geothermal engine? Okay, but we need right now these decontamination pods. So let's just build the engine here. Let's build the engine and connect it to a power shaft right here. Because we have 39 annual beavers. Oh boy. Oh, they are connected suddenly. I don't know what happened, but they were disconnected for a second, so we don't need that engine. I don't know what happened. The power shafts should not get flooded, so that's not an issue. Have no idea what happened. But they are working now. And that was a lot of bad water. Look at that. All of this is contaminated. Yeah, all these farms need to be rebuilt. Differently with drainage in mind. So before I build that new district, I think we will tear all these farms down and rebuild it. But for that to happen, I shall first build some new farms for here. Look at that, even these mud paths, they are showing like contaminated water. That's strange, I've never seen it like this. Okay, whatever. Funny. Let's cover this with terrain blocks. There is a gap here that we don't need. Oh, there's a water source. Yeah, definitely cover that. Is this one a drain? Yes, that's a drain apparently. But it is not draining much. So let's cover it anyways. Okay, they built the stairs down. Did you empty those storages? Nope, nope, and yes. At least something. You take the wins that you can take. And drought ended. Let's go turbo speed for a while. Let them sort things out a little bit. Especially those 40 contaminated beavers, bloody hell. And these hydroponics, where I'm going to move them? Maybe to the industrial area? They would kind of fit in here. You know what? Yeah. Let's go and start working on overhangs here. Whoop. Like this. I don't know why I have this power shaft here. Whatever. Let's remove it. So let's extend this area and we will have our hydroponics built heap here. Alrighty. You'll do this. A tubeway would be really nice to have on the... Well, tubeway station would be nice to have on the other side. We have a tubeway here, so I might just build it here. In a corner. And probably even another one elsewhere. Let's start with first, like here. And bring a tubeway up. And for the hydroponics, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's a path in the way. That's fine. Let's remove it. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Can have 8 like this. Connect with that tubeway. And then we will do a next row. These can be for the mushrooms. How many do we have right now? Where it is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that will be an upgrade. So we will have 8. And let's start with this. That will be okay. And we have all the fermenters here. Okay, that will work. Storage for mushrooms? Yes, they are. Everything's up here. So this is really convenient place for it. And then we will get... You see, this is how the normal mud baths should look, not with that contaminated water overlay. And I was going to say, when we will build these hydroponics up there, we can remove this in the middle. But still, we can continue removing stuff from around here, like these water tanks that are not needed anymore. I will move the East District center somewhere close here later. Okay, and how did I build this? I need to replicate it on the other side. Oh, I see, above the road. Alright, we'll do it later. We currently have plenty of space for our beavers. Yeah, we have 150 empty beds still here. So we will be growing that population there. I'm flooding our engines here. It's fine. It's not a big deal. We should connect the rest to our main power grid. How much is this producing even? We are at 14,000. We are not producing enough. Look at that. Demand is higher. Okay, so what I'm going to do is check these valves here. This one is on unlimited. Set the second one to unlimited. The wheels are getting flooded now. Yeah. So I solved nothing really. They're still getting flooded. Can we tunnel here a little bit more? Can't tunnel there. Okay, they are working now and we are making 19,000. Alright, I will get to that power plant to rebuild it at some point, but first, these central farms. This needs to be rebuilt. We don't have all the builders' hats. Yeah, I just removed them. I never put them back here. So I guess we don't really have that many builders. How many builders we do have now in our main district? We should have some. We have only 16 unemployed. But we have 40 contaminated, and I guess that's bulk from this district. Anyways, let's check workplaces, as I'm curious. East District only. Builders hats. We have only 4, 8, 12 builders. Plus the district crossing, so that's 16 builders. That's not nearly enough for all the infrastructure that I'm trying to build. So let's build the builders hats again. 1, 2, third one won't fit. Let's do at least these 4 right now. What I can do is put them on a workplace priority on a lower one and build them. Highest priority construction. Do we have anything else on higher priority? No, except for the rubble, so they should build these builders hats quite quickly. Yep, and they are on it. We need definitely more builders here in our main district if you want to accomplish anything in like a foreseeable future. The beavers are being cured. Okay, they're connected to these, yeah, these engines here. Okay, so they must have been flooded before, where it was showing that this decontamination pod is not working. And we are getting flooded here from this, and another sandstorm is here, bloody hell. Give me a break. Where are you even hitting? Oh, down here, okay. You can screw how much you want there. How is this? It's just a cave. Yeah, I'm going to block this water source for now. We don't need to do anything fancy. Just few levees. I just needed to stop flooding everything. Well, everything. The engines. Just stop flooding my geothermal engines. Okay, it's holding up here at the edge of the map. Yeah, it's deposited quite a bit of blocks everywhere. Okay. After all, this is very inhospitable land. And it is still going, bloody hell. Massive sandstorm. Okay, we have at least our additional builders. We have 6 unemployed, so I may try to add another one. Come on, sandstorm. Fuck off. I had enough of you. You've been here for more than a day, bloody. Bloody. Finally fucked off, asshole. We have work to be done, not to be watching this damn sandstorm. Alright. Beavers are being cured, but still we have 31 contaminated. They have plenty of work, so I shall just wait for them to finish what they need to do, at least in that district. What about here? You can clear the rest of the thorns that are up here. So builders from here can be working on that. And down here in this district, not that much to be done. Of course, look at that. Those sandstorms are really terrible. Yeah, I can't even remove it now because it is blocked. Alright, I'm disabling the sandstorm. The sandstorm needs to be... The sandstorm needs to be tweaked. It shouldn't be blocking certain things, in my opinion. Let's build that fluid dump again. Like these blocks here where I didn't build anything. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. But why where the water is being deposited? And right there, it's being blocked. That shouldn't happen. Oh, you are growing even your own blueberries. Okay, and did I build the gatherer's flag? It doesn't seem so. Okay, let's put one down. As I don't see any gatherer here. And maybe if you have terrain blocks or can import, you can fill these gaps here so we can use that land a little bit more efficiently and better. I'm not making any pickaxes and I'm trying to use them for some time already. Ah, damn it. And we have another big rain coming on here. Okay, but let's get back to pickaxes. Metalsmith. Let's check under this first, if I didn't build two already. No? Yes, I see them, but autosave? Okay. Alright, one of you guys needs to be making pickaxes, so get to work. Okay, let's build these mud pads. To get to the other side, maybe we can build an overhang here. Will that work? No, it will not, because the bloody water tank is here. Never mind. We'll have a stairs up. What about that? After this is removed, let's use explosive instead. I wanted to use pickaxes because I don't need to, you know, detonate it or anything. Afterwards, they will just remove it right away and it will remain empty. And what about here? You can't reach there. Okay, these roads are all disconnected. Okay, reconnect them and plug it. Alright, we are making pickaxes. Nice. And we have only 5 more contaminated beavers. And new mud pads will be built. And down here you can't reach everywhere. Yeah, go through here. Remove this one piece here so we can build the rest of the power shafts. And I should really connect it together with this main grid. I need to bring the power shaft down here to our skyscraper. We can go underwater through here. I think that will be good enough. Oh, we can grab power shaft here and go on these levees. And then take it on these overhangs. Maybe we'll need to build some pads down here to reach everything. But let them do it and we will see how that will go. And here under the water, we can go on a side here. These pads. Yeah, let's use platforms. Let's go here. This road is not needed here at all. Or is it? Oh, that's for the station there. Okay. Well, that's a very shitty location for a station, and it's redundant. Okay, that station will not remain here, but let's keep it running for now. I don't want to disconnect it. Can take the power shaft like this on a side. Down here, down here, down here, under this station. Still underwater, and here we will bring it under our skyscraper. Some of it will for sure require some scaffolding, but otherwise this will be great. Yeah, you see, we are all the way here. We have this drainage system already built, so we can use this and bring the power shaft all the way here and directly into this spot where we can connect it. Oh yeah, this went much well than I thought it will go. Okay, just checking these. Some of them can't be reached. Yeah. Okay, how to get to them? Maybe a bridge here? Can I build a bridge here? Of course I can't because there are platforms here. But what about like this? Yep. Okay, that will work. I can't build it from these platforms, unfortunately. Oh, these are all Too far away from a district. Okay. We'll do some scaffolding. And we will make it right. Okay, all of this they can reach. Alright. So hopefully they will be able to build the whole thing. Yeah, this can be reached from the tubeway. Alright, everything should be able to be reached. Oh, this is too far away from a district apparently. Ah, yeah. I seen the stairs, but they are not connected to road. Let's remove these stairs. Fill it up with terrain blocks, and from this station we will go there. Where are the stairs? There. Like that. Okay. Back to work. Plenty of stuff needs to be built. Alright, let's go and check on our builders, how they are doing. Food and water is okay. Oh, yeah, all the hydroponics were built. Okay, that means all of this needs to be or can be removed. And they are still contaminated, so even remove all the overhangs and showers here. Like that, we will clean it out, rebuild it, fill the gaps where is water. And how's the power shaft going? Okay, it's still not connected, so let's check underground how it looks. Okay, we are missing one spot here. Oh, it's too far away. Okay. Now it is not. I just forgot to add paths. So now they will be able to reach it. Otherwise, almost completely it's done. Yeah, here. I need to go around the tubeway and connect there. Yeah, I made a mistake, but that will be done. And we will have one grid connected. All of this. And even this second district here is connected to that same grid. Perfect. And this was still not built. What we are missing? Treated planks? Either we are making very little of them or not at all. But I think we are making very little of them. Yeah, this has 47. Alright, we will increase that production too. We need pine trees for that. And this is drying out. Why are you drying out? Should be drying out. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be improved and rebuilt. These blueberry bushes, do I need them? We have a massive field here. So let's get rid of these. In this area, it's still a mess. Let's fill it up with terrain blocks and make it more usable. I don't really want to flatten everything, but it is really hard to work with stuff like this. And the grids were connected. Look at that. We have a 19,000 power. Together with these steam engines. Well, geothermal engines, these two here. This steam engine can be paused. We don't need to be running it. And this can be connected with this geothermal engine. Yeah, the easiest way will be, I think, to just tunnel here or completely remove some of these pillars here. Yeah, this is a very hostile environment here. Let's make it more friendly. And this where we had showers before. Oh, I found 3 builders hats. That's those that when I was checking the workplaces, so it was only these 3 that were running, but I haven't seen them. They can still remain here. These fluid dumps, so let's remove them and fill all the gaps with terrain blocks. Remove platforms. I will need to build a proper drainage here. Let's leave that for later. First, I'm going to make a big flat area that we can use for our farmland. That's priority now. And we have again 40 unemployed. That means all the contaminated were cured, or at least most of them. So let's build a few more builder's hats. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Yeah, let's go 32. I guess that will be enough for now. Let's check the storages down here underground if they were finally emptied. No. There is plenty of pine resin, just use it. I think we have a plenty of pine resin for the treated planks. It's just we don't have enough wood workshops because I thought we don't have enough pine resin. No, we have only one wood workshop, so let's change that and add 2 more. Did they build the additional wood workshop? Yes, at least 1. Ah, but we don't have... Oh, we are low on bots. What happened? No, bot assembler is not working? What the heck? That should be working all the time. Why we don't have enough bots? I don't know what happened, but we need to switch some of these workplaces back to normal beavers. It seems we have 16 bot vacancies, and I don't know why. Okay, let's switch jobs so we have enough again. Okay, I don't know why the bot assembler wasn't working. Well, I know I didn't have it to set on highest priority, that's my bad. But I don't know why we lost so many bots and they weren't replaced. Okay, hopefully that will get fixed. So additional wood workshop was built and there is one more that's currently under construction. Let's set it to normal beaver 2. And our builders still have plenty of work that needs to be done here. This needs to be cleared out. Detailer removed. This tubeway, that will need to go. Look at that, that's just abomination. It's terrible. And stop using this storage. It's so far away from everything. Stop using it. It's useless. Okay, let's remove these 3 builders here. I mean, builders' hats. Remove, remove, remove. The beds and scratches too. And we have these storages all over the place. We are going to just empty them. Keep emptying them. All the storages should be up here. I think we can bring the whole land here, 1 block higher. And then we can build a drainage directly into this lake river that we are using for pumping water. I think I'm going that way. So let's start filling this up. And then when it is all flattened, I will figure out how to do drainage system. Tubeway, fortunately we have some backup, so this is all connected like this. So even if I remove all this tubeway here, that's fine. Our beavers will still be able to reach everywhere. Even maybe a little bit slower, but nothing terrible. And look at this, we just need 2 more mud baths. Hopefully they will be built very soon. Let's remove these 3 old ones. Yeah, we will get 114 treated planks from them that we can use. And I don't think we'll be using this geothermal engine here, so we are going to just remove it completely and cover it with terrain blocks. Yeah, this is a farmland, we will not need it. Many changes happening around here. The storages were emptied, remove them. We are still waiting on these 2. Do I have any more? No, this is the only canola seed storage that we have, and that's bad. So let's have it built up here. Canola seeds. And what's the other one here? Eggplant rations. Yes, that's only our only storage too. So let's build a big one here. That will be for the eggplants. Here, eggplant rations. This is corn rations. We have that storage up here. Yep. All these decorations and well-being buildings needs to be removed here. Stairs, bye-bye. You too. This irrigation and farms, yeah, that will remain. So we will start from this area. We are going to fill up quite a big chunk here. Then we are going to build first farm in this area. And then we will proceed with removing some of the farms in the old locations. But we need first to have a new location where we will be growing food. So let's do it like this. Put us large piles here, or at least one with the dirt, and set it to obtain. And the stranded body is still here from the last episode. But he will not be for long, only 2% remains on his durability. And we have 12 homeless. Did I got... No, we don't have stranded beavers. 1 homeless, 0, 12. Again, the beavers probably moved here or whatever. I don't know. Let's build them additional house. I don't care at this stage. Just build them house. We have 26 unemployed here. Yeah, let's do another irrigation here. At this spot, let's say. And a few more farms. Okay, they nicely cleared the whole area from thorns and all that bullshit. Now you can try tunneling under this and removing the ruins, as I don't want them to be collecting it. So this will be our irrigation, and here you will be growing. You are growing kohlrabis and corn. So you can grow a little bit more corn. Some eggplants. Even if they will not be processing it, they can always send it to main district. And casaras and more kohlrabis. Because I'm going to be removing the farms in our main district. So let's have some backup here. I think that's not a bad idea. Yeah, like this. That will work well. No rush there, but we can start working on it. Oh, they are finally working on this. Removing all these dead trees and these pillars. With the pickaxes. So it is taking some time, but I'm perfectly fine with it. It is not really that important to do it right away. I just want to connect these two grids together. And this is the most convenient way to do it here. So we are going to do it that way. And what about this bloody pine resin? Was it emptied finally? No. Okay, I'm just going to build additional storage for pine resin. And hopefully that will be emptied. Let's put it down here. These two storages were emptied. Perfect. Even the third one here. Okay, I didn't notice you at the first glance. That was all emptied. Demolished. It's going well. We need a few more terrain blocks. These stations are terrible. Look at that. I know why I built it that way. We didn't really had much room back then. But, you know, it changed. So we need to adapt. The age of chaos and mess is over. The age of law and order is here. Slowly, but surely. And we have our mud baths built. Oh yeah, our beavers will be able to enjoy them up here in this very ugly area. But I will make it nicer at some point. We have more important stuff right now on the agenda, like rebuilding all these farms. Yeah, and it's taking some time. And I want to start filtering this area from the bad water because it is getting contaminated all the time from the acid rain. Oh, this road is disconnected. Reconnect it then. Oh, this needs to be removed. Thorns, blockages, natural dams, whatever. Oh, that crap. Yeah, you see, it is contaminated quite badly. Maybe we can dump that bad water here into this area. At least for some time, but yeah, we can dig a trench outside of the map. Like this. It doesn't need to be anything big. Let's do this. And here, on these levees, yeah, let's remove these few terrain blocks here. And then I can build a pump here. Pump, I mean this pump. Where are you, pump? Deep mechanical fluid pump. Or two, even. Yeah, we can build two of them. And we can be filtering this lake, river, reservoir. We'll be pumping out only the bad water, like we are doing right now with these two deep bad water pumps. They are not taking that much bad water out from it, but this deep mechanical pump can help with that. We will just need to bring a power shaft here, which shouldn't be that hard since we have it already here. What we just need to do is to do a little bit of tunneling like this, and then building a power shaft there. I just keep giving my beavers more and more work. Oh, food is doing alright. We are at 6,000. We still don't have enough fermented mushrooms. Are we consuming that much of them? Seems like we do. I will be adding another layer or a level of the hydroponics for the mushrooms, but not right now. As we are already kinda busy. Especially our builders, they are already busy. Let's go turbo speed for a while. Okay, they tunneled quite a big here, quite a lot. So that will be our drainage. Maybe it will not be enough. Maybe it will. We will see when we start pumping that bad water out of it. But all of this still needs to be built. I can prioritize it. I don't know how busy our builders are or if we have everything. Oh, we have 1,000 explosives and a lot of planks. Yeah. If I prioritize it, they should be able to build this rather quickly. And we can double tunnel here. It will be easier to build a power shaft. Okay, the round is over, and this tunneling here is going really well. Look at that. Now build that power shaft. Blast all of this. Okay, there is a camp, as it should be. And two deep mechanical fluid pump. One here, one here. Let's remove the stairs and instead put a power shaft there. Okay, and now put them on our highest priority, together with that power shaft. Let's build it. And don't forget this to set up only to bad water. Each takes 700 power, which is usually a lot. But we have like, what, 15,000? 19,000 we are producing, and we are almost 16,000 using. Yeah. We will need to expand that power plant in a couple of cycles if we keep expanding like this. And look at that. We are pumping that bloody bad water out. And in the process, we will make this lake clean. Hopefully. It will of course take a long time, but we already started doing it, so that's great. And now it will be running constantly. But the most contamination is here, so we will not be able to get that out, but we will be able to get this out. Okay, whatever. It's better than what we've had before. It's fine. I'm doing my best. I know it's not enough usually, but I'm really doing my best, what I can. Anyways, this will be our new farms. I think we can cover even this whole area. We don't really need to be open like this. We can do overhangs here. Yeah, we'll be able to cover quite a lot of it. Let's go from both sides. And we'll be for the best. And like this, we'll be able to cover it. And that will be our extended farmland, let's say. These two tubeway stations are in a terrible spot. Since we are going to cover this, we'll be having a new tubeway here. Well, new. This we'll be using this station, and we can add another one closer. Let's say, should I put it here? It's really a nice spot, but it will not work well, I think. Let's try. Maybe we can go above these pumps. Nope, they're too high. Okay. Or maybe I know what we can do. Let's blast this off. They should be still isolated, right? Yes, there are levees. Okay, we can blast this off. And we will build a tubeway there. We can use this vertical tubeway to, like, instead of building, you know, platforms above them. Yeah, that will work. Then we can have a path here. For sure, please prioritize this. This is important infrastructure. And I would like to have it built rather quickly. Alright, blast it off. We'll lose access to those pumps, and I killed 2 beavers apparently. In the process, you've seen nothing and nothing happened. You can continue watching or whatever we were doing until this point, and I will see you in a minute. Oh, they're really going for it. This is being covered nicely. There is still some contamination down here. I think we will need more pumps on multiple spots, like down here somewhere, but at least this area will be clean from bad water. Right, and this will be rebuilt very soon. One little vertical tubeway needs to be rebuilt, and we will gain an access back here to our bad water pumps. In our new farms will look nice. And these 2 stations, they are still using it, traveling down here, but you are going to stop, as I'm going to get rid of this terrible tubeway from the times when we were still using it here to get through all those stupid thorns. And I should move these decontamination pods, as I'm going to disconnect them anyways. Let's build them up here in our food processing area. They don't need to be here forever, but this is the most convenient spot that I can put them right now. So let's use it. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, let's do more. Can connect like this. It's not the best. It will work for now. I just need to move them away because they are in a way, and they are going to be, you know, disconnected, as I just said. We don't have any oh, we have 2 contaminated beavers. That's fine. That's good. You see, they are disconnected because this power shaft was going there. These tubeway stations, bye-bye. That one can remain for now. All of these needs to go together with that power shaft. What's this storage here? Pine resin. Ah, yeah, that's the one. Let's empty it. Hopefully this down underground was emptied. It still wasn't empty. Damn it. I'm going to stop producing pine resin. Where I have Tapper Shack. Here. You stop. You just stop. Stop producing. We need to spend all that pine resin and get rid of that stupid pile underground. Okay, this. Remove all of these platforms and power shafts and whatnot. We are going to fill it up with terrain blocks. It may be a little bit counterintuitive because I'm filling all these gaps and then I will be building a drainage, but I rather have to build first the like clean slate or plate or whatever you want to call it, and then start working with that. At least that's my way of doing it. It may not be the most efficient way or most logical for some people, but it's the way I work. So let's first prepare the whole field, flatten it, make it nice, and then I can work with it. And that bad water from here, it's not even reaching this area. But we can use this as a drainage later. We will build into this and we'll be flushing water into this hole, I guess. Yeah, we can do it that way. That's still plenty of work. I spent like 2 hours working on this and it still doesn't seem like we've done anything. At least in my mind, this looks like not much changed. Let's check here. Ah, yeah, I never blasted this open. Yeah, I was kind of busy elsewhere. Let's build a very simple irrigation here for now and cover it with impermeable floor. This still some water will be able to get in, or bad water, but it's not that big deal. At least not in this situation here. Let's just do it, build it, and start growing food here. And we are still filling up this massive crater. I was going to say lake, but this is massive lake and crater. That's a really a sea for the beavers. Look at that, how big it is. It's massive. Hopefully we are not losing water anywhere, but I'm not going to deal with this right now anyways. Food. We still have plenty of corn, so that's good, and eggplants, but we are out of canola oil, so we can't produce or process eggplants. So in our new district farms here, let's plant more canola here, shall we? Yeah, you are not growing any canola, so you can help with doing so. This can be filled with terrain blocks. And some thorns here that needs to be removed. You can grow some canola even in this district. Yeah, they are not growing any. And since you don't have an access to pickaxes, as I can see, let's just use explosives here. And let's grow some canola at least. You will not be using it, but you will be exporting it. That's for sure. Alright. Okay, and I'm going to end this episode here, so that will be all for today. In the next one, I'm going to finish rebuilding this central location here. Removing the district center, we will move it somewhere else, I don't know where. Removing most of the tubeways here as they are kinda messy and rebuilding it. And then of course we will have plenty of room for farms, but I want to stick closer to our housing area here, so have them in between this industrial area and housing area here, so these will be our farms. Haulers and builders will probably be moved elsewhere, so we can use the land for growing more food. And then this area here in the middle, that will be a different district. So that will be on the agenda in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching so far. Push that like button, subscribe, and leave me some comments down below. And I want to know what you think about this. And I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.